We come out of that to bring you the voice of Gauteng education officials. MEC Panyaza Lesufi is at the home of a teenager who died after allegedly being assaulted by a school teacher and a groundsman last week.
The message from the family member, I didn't receive any report from the department, so I was very reluctant to respond to the family member. But subsequent to that, I then received a full report from the district director explaining what happened. I felt today, let me come, because the family has already alerted me. Let me go to the school and ask the school just to give me a full report and take that report and bring it to the family. It's quite clear. The family is rejecting the report of the school. They feel there are limitations and lots of gaps and lots of unexplained things. And I think on that basis, I will then advise the department to appoint an independent law firm to go through the board itself, interview all affected people, and then give me a preliminary report that I can come and give to the family. According to the school, Elena, who was not a student at Tsakane secondary school, came to the school claiming that there was a fight over the weekend and someone took cash and their cell phones, and he was there to retrieve it. And there was a commotion until the school retrieved the school bag, and on the basis of that identified that the learner comes from another school and phoned the principal of that school to explain what happened. And the other day, the said learner came with what now we can confirm is a toy gun back at the school. Obviously, the intention, according to the family, was suspect that it might have been to come and then defend himself against the people that have taken his cell phone. And in the process, there was a scuffle where a teacher and the general assistant were trying to retrieve the gun. And the family is of the strong view that during that process, their child was seriously harmed and attacked using the golf cart, and the golf stick, and other things. So on that basis, they really believe that that's where the injury came from. But according to the school, say that after retrieving the gun, they called the police and handed over the learner to the police in a good state. And the police, because of his age, they could not arrest him. They brought him at home. And we need to get from the police the state in which they left him when they are at home. So because of those gray areas and unexplained activities that the family feels that need to be attended, I extended my sincere apology on behalf of the department, and also extended my condolences to the family. That it's a sorry state of affairs, that we don't want to find ourselves as a department coming to explain to the family. So we'll appoint an independent person just to interview everyone, get the necessary evidence, and on the basis of that evidence, if we need to act, we'll act decisively as a department, whether on the side of the staff members or on the side of management. But what's worrying us is that the entire community, this is the fourth week, they've not been schooling. And this incident has fueled the situation. Previously, the challenges were about water and electricity. But since last week, it has spilled over to this incident where learners felt that there must be any form of revenge or accelerate investigations. So they've not been schooling, and all the 7 schools in the area have been disrupted. So I'm coming back here on Wednesday to convene a parents' meeting of all parents, and also convene a meeting with all the RCLs to try to persuade learners to go back to school. We are at the tail end of our academic program for the first term. Unfortunately, the district director will tell because of disruptions, this district has performed badly last year, hopelessly. And because there are lots of disruptions around this area. So we want to meet with the families and parents and really discourage them that the disruption of school is not going to assist to resolve them. Now that we've appointed an independent body to investigate this, let's allow children to come back to school and then we'll wait for them. But I want to leave it there, Steve, unless if there are challenges.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take questions. Okay, do we have? Before we take questions, can we please maybe hear the video and all the families speak once more? And then we can ask a combined question. Instead of doing the MEC, then after doing the complete with both.
Yeah, if you could stand maybe somewhere. Okay. Yeah.
Igama ukuva Jacob Shabalala, ubaba womfana, baba kaNhlanhla Shabalala.
Yeah. Uphila kanjani?
Silimele kakhulu ibuhlungu into esivelele. Ukuthi umntwana makazohambela ezandleni zabanye abazali sijike ukuthi masemsebenzini nabo basigadele abantwana. Kuba painful. Okuye kusizwisa ubuhlungu kakhulu somndeni ukuthi impendulo esizifunayo masizifuna siyibuze imibuzo asiphendulwa le ndlela esifuna ngakhona siswale indaba kube from esisasuka azange sithathiwe siswile nale abantwana ngabe bayafunda. Manje inkinga siyasaba nenkinga ngoprincipal ungafuni ukuphuma neqiniso protector abantu bakhe. Ngiyavuma umntanami bekasekwesinye isikole ongasisikolo sakhe. Ngiyakuvuma lokho ukuthi kube wrong. Kodwa ngalelo la ngafika ngalo ikolo zonke bezikhishiwe azilandela umuntu wakhe girlfriend yakhe. Umntwana uhamba ngolosibili nje uyofuna i-school bag sakhe ne-cellphone yakhe. Sebayitholile leyo toy gun leyo bathi uyiphethe. Okay, umama uyiconfirmile endlini ukuthi uyibonile. Sebayitholile leyo toy gun leyo umntwana ayiphethe. Amandla angaka ukuthi azashawe kanje. Asuke laphi? I-security yesikolo iphatha kanjani i-golf stick igadeni lapha? Abantwana oriyibosho. Iqelemba lifunana ejardini lesikolo. Ngiyacela minister nawe ngisize lapho minister. Umntwana makazoshawa nge-golf stick iphuma kulendlu egada kiyo ama-security futhi iziningi into eyihlala lapha ezingamelanga zibe lapha. Ngiyacela ukusizwa silimele kakhulu somndeni. Asahambi nabo abantwana bethu sindlulile nathi estagini naye bekasestagini mara bekungafanelanga abulawe. Principal ufika kimi uthi umntwana wayephethe utshwala adakiwe. Ngithi principal angihambi naye mhlawumbe ukuthengile utshwala ngoba baphume eli badlala umkhero wabo. Naye iprove yencwadi ukuthi umntanami ngizithole esikolweni. Ngicela noma ican lalobu utshwala ukuthi iprove umntwana naye yencwadi ngitholile eyo tshwala ngithole. Ubuye uhambe kuzwisa ubuhlungu. Principal mangikhuluma naye uthi yena mabalethe umntwana bekase staff room abhiziness case yalapha esikoleni abantwana yama-drugs. Mara sokuduma maso ngathi owami uye wama-drugs. Ngiyamcela naye umama omdala ohloniphekile ngiyamhlonipha ngiyamcela angamoshi isikolo ngendaba okuvikela ama-colleagues wakhe. Ngicela babhekane nayo umthetho lento leyo umntwana amatholi justice. Abantwana wena minister ngiyabakhuza everyday. Bayafika ekuseni la nantambama bafike. Ngiyabakhuza ngokushisa asisolution bantwana bami. Ukuphula akusisolution. Ene angakezwe report mhlawumbe unizwile mina angakezwe report. Ukuthi mhlawumbe khona la kushiswe khona la kuphulwe khona. so fangisahamba nabo angipromote nami ukuthi kungatshwali wami kusale Tsakane kulungiswa ama-damage aphume ngegama lomntanami. Ngicela uqale from bottom, Minister, uzwiye nayo le phezulu le ndaba ngoba uprincipal utshela indaba ya-Tuesday, indaba iqale Monday indaba umntwana Tuesday uyofuna into zakhe ngoba ubaba athi ufuna ukubona i-school bag mabuye emsebenzini. Ngiyabonga.
Okay, guys. Do we have questions or must we close it? 1, 2, 1. Do you have any other hand before not bringing it? 2. They're closing it. Done. Okay. Tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Lesufi from Newzroom Afrika. So you've engaged with the family and you've heard their concerns. From your level, what can you do? Because the matter is still in the police's hands. Are you going to perhaps at the provincial level request that the Community Safety Department fast track this matter? What can be done from your level?
I think to me, the immediate thing, because there is a dispute on the actual scaffold, is to get the post-mortem results. I think that's what will satisfy the family as well, so that the tools that it's alleged were used, we can have a confirmation of them. But secondly, if there are people that have been responsible for this, is to bring them to book immediately. I think it will be unfair that somebody has done something like this and they're still either at work or at school. But we need some form of an evidence. That is why the appointment of the independent firm is to just give us a preliminary report so that we can share with the family and the school. And on the basis of that, either the district or the family can advise what would be the best mechanism. To me, those will be the two important things. But obviously, where I stand is to support the family. They've lost somebody, and that particular person is loved by the family. So when they go through this pain, they must not feel that they're alone. And hence I'm here just to assure them of my support and ensure that as a community, and the community leaders here as well, they can assist us to calm the situation and do whatever possible to resolve the impasse, because there's a broader community impasse. Schools are disrupted. There are many political formations that are mobilizing people, and I'm glad when the father said they must not do that using the name of the family. So I'll meet the community broadly on Wednesday, but I felt I need to prioritize the family. They're going through pain, they're going through difficulties, they want answers. And it will be very painful for them not to get those answers. So we have given what officially we have, and it's quite clear that it's disputed. And because it's disputed, let's get the proper experts or independent people to then get the relevant information, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Penal from the Sowetan. Then the question, these two people involved in the scuffle, where are they as we speak? Are they still in their duties? Because that would be, somebody would say, well, why are they still working?
In the absence of evidence, I've dealt with such cases before. You'll end up the department paying for something that you don't want to pay, where people will take a department on the basis that without evidence you suspended people or you expelled them or dismissed them and other things. So I need the preliminary report as soon as possible. So when I get some form of evidence, I can assure you we'll act. And we'll act decisively because we have to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's end it here. Thanks very much.
Viva Comrade Panyaza, viva!
The paying father of Ndlandla Shabalala, a teenager who was allegedly assaulted and killed by a school teacher and a groundsman, pleading for justice to prevail and calm to prevail in that community of Tsakane. As we understand it, following that briefing, the family has rejected the findings of the school. The Department of Basic Education will then appoint an independent law firm that will look into what the MEC Panyaza Lesufi called grey areas and unexplained activities that the family wants more answers on. Tumalo Mohlaudi will tell us exactly what we heard in terms of Ntantla Shabalala. He is not a pupil of this particular school where the assault took place. He'll tell us why he was there and what subsequently happened that led to his death.